What's up, YouTube family and friends? Thank you guys for checking in with me and everything and watching this episode. I really do appreciate it. For the people who's been subbed to this channel, I appreciate you guys with all the commenting and interacting and all that. That's sort of what this video is going to be about. Some of the comments that some people made to the video that I made about the pay, where I exposed my paychecks. There were some people who commented in a positive way, and there were some negative comments also. So we're going to talk about a little bit of the negative. But let me, before we get started, let me know something. Would you guys like to see me go live and everything? Because I've been sort of kind of wanting to do it, but I don't know how that will work if I get less than 150 subscribers. So I don't know if I have a big enough audience to go live, and so we can, kind of, just hang out. But make sure you comment down below on this video if you would like to see me go live, and if you will join the live and all that, or if you will watch the live. I'm pretty sure I got a handful of faithful subscribers and loyal subscribers that I know for sure that will watch it, but there's only about 10% I think that would actually go watch it and actually interact and all that stuff and support it. But make sure you comment below if that's something you guys would like to do or like to watch me do when you guys hang out with me. Yeah, so I made a video exposing my paychecks, and oh shit, sorry you guys, I hit the wrong goddamn button. I made that video, and for the most part, I say about 85% of the comments was very positive, and just comments that you would expect from any video, just normal regular comments, and they were positive. Some was just not positive, not negative, just comments, which I can deal with that. However, I have to break some stuff down to some people. I'm trying not to be negative anymore. I'm just trying to be a better person all in all together. But I couldn't help let my anger I can't say anger, but my frustration kind of got up a little bit. And I'll tell you why. I never said that I make a lot of money. I never said that, I make more than anybody in trucking. I never boosted or bragged about how much I get paid. It was just simply a video just showing my paychecks in reference to people saying that, we don't even make 1,000. I mean, that's really why I made it, because there was people making videos saying that we're making $700-800 a week at the most. That's what people were saying. And all of a sudden, now that I make the video and show proof that we make over $800 a week, now people are saying, why are you making this video? That's not a lot of money. I don't know why you act like that's a lot of money. It was all type of, I wanted to cuss, but I'm trying not to cuss. I'm trying to refrain from cussing, because I went back on a couple of my videos where I did cuss, and I found out through my research that cussing actually brings down the likeness of your videos. Like, people are less interested when you cuss. So excuse me, I'm trying not to cuss, man. I really am. But I mean, some of them comments kind of, I'm gonna say it, pissed me off. Screw it. It really did, man. Because everybody in trucking kind of, you guys notice how everybody try to separate local drivers from the rest of the pack, like we're not truck drivers or something. And that kind of burns my blood, or boil my blood, because we're all truck drivers. Everybody's trying to separate us like we're not truck drivers. It kind of makes me mad, because if you look to my left, what do you see? That's a sleeper. a local sleeper. So to operate that, or even this, you have to have a Class A CDL. And I don't think that it's right that people try to downplay the amount of skill it takes to be a local driver versus the amount of skill it takes to be a OTR driver. You have to have the same amount of skill to do both. You have to know how to drive these trucks. That's it. I mean, what else is there to it? So for people to try to downplay us like we're not truck drivers, it makes me angry, man, or it frustrates me. Let me just try to say something without being, how about I say, if you drive an automatic, you're not a real trucker? What's the difference? I mean, because a lot of these people, OTR, can't even drive a manual transmission. I can't say most of them, but we could do a vote. How many of you guys are OTR and drive a manual transmission? Or OTR and know how to drive a manual transmission? I guarantee you there's not more than 50% that know how. It's just the truth. But locally, especially at my job, you have to know how to drive a manual transmission. So it's the same concept as me saying, if you don't know how to drive a manual transmission, you're not a real trucker. So that's where that's where I'm at with it, because I just think it's foolishness that people try to separate local from the rest of the pack. Like, yeah, I mean, we're home every day, and I think that's where most of the people that are kind of downplaying our part in this industry are basically they're butthurt because we get to go home every day, and they're trying to say just because we're at home every day, we're not real truckers. Newsflash for some of you guys, we're home every day because, like me, I'm married. I mean, why would I go OTR and not have a wife and kids? And I'm the type of guy, I don't mind OTR. I wouldn't mind going OTR, but just for now, I just can't, and I don't feel like I have to explain that to people, first of all. It's just everybody has situations, and not everybody wants to be OTR. Some people just don't want to go OTR. Just like some of you guys just don't want to go local. But I'm finding out more and more every day that a lot of people that's OTR, they end up becoming local because they get sick of being on the road. So you can't knock something before you try it. You know what I'm saying? So I've done OTR. I was at CR England, not for that long though. But that's all I'm saying. Don't downplay us is all I'm saying. We're truck drivers just like everybody else. Don't make me take this stick out and beat you with it. I'm just kidding, y'all. But it kind of ticks me off because we come out here just like everybody else. We drive 11 hours just like everybody else. And sometimes we drive more because they have a local route that you can drive for 14 hours if it's a part. It's like once a week or something. I don't know. But, just don't try to downplay us like that. But back to the comments. That's what I was going to do. For the people that said that $1,300 ain't a lot of money, I never said it was. I really didn't. And it kind of bothers me that people are so much worried about somebody else's pay. How about we do this? The people that's comment negative about how much, how less of a paycheck it was, how about you guys get on here and let's see your paycheck? And the reason why I show 4 paychecks is to show you a consistent amount of pay. That way you can't say that's not my average. So let's see 4 paychecks from whoever. Let's just see it. If you commented negative about how much my paycheck was, let's see 4 paychecks from you. Or you can comment below with you can take a picture and do it through the comments. So we'll do it that way. But, you really shouldn't be concerned about how much someone make or, what company they are or if they're local or if they're flatbed, if they're reefer. It just doesn't matter, man. We just need to, I think that's the problem with truck drivers, that people's trying to divide us. It's just so much bullcrap with some of these OTR drivers. Like, they have too much time on their hand to sit back and it just don't make no sense. But let's get back to us and what we do over here. What I've been watching for the last couple of days now, and something that's kind of funny to me is that a lot of people have never worked for a seller than the trucking company that went out of business, but everybody has something to say about it, like they know what's going on over there. Like, I'm not gonna get on here and try to act like I know what's going on with anybody company but mine. You know, everybody just making, I think that people's doing it for the views, to be honest. So don't let that clickbait, you know, distract you and try to get you over there to their channel just so they can, you know, just blabber by their mouth about whatever, about companies that they haven't even been at. I'm not gonna get up here and make a title to my video saying sell it in anything, because it's a clickbait. So people that's doing that, you gotta wonder why they're doing it. They're doing it for the views. So my advice to you guys, go to a channel that's actually going to give you knowledge and that's going to, you know, give you feedback on questions that you guys have or something like that. You know, don't get, you know, pulled in by the rest of what's going on out here, because to be honest, when you come out here, it's not what you think it is. We don't all kick it together. It's just one of them things where people love to talk. That's it. So, you know, some of these videos that these people's making is just for the clickbait. They're just trying to get your views. That's it. You know, go to a channel where you can learn from, obviously. If you really got questions and it's a real trucker and they're not trying to persuade you to go OTR, they're not trying to persuade you to go local, they're not trying to persuade you to come to their company. It's just one of those things where you have to know, you know, what to deal with, what to look for, and, you know, how it's being presented. But one thing I will tell you, though, there's a lot of good videos out here. There's a lot of good YouTube creators out here that's really out here to help you and all that. But I say 80% of these people out here is not trying to help you. So make sure you can discern which one is for you and which one is not for you. All of us is not bad, but unfortunately, there's a few people that give us a bad rep out here in this game. What was I going to say? I have 3 deliveries today, and it's becoming more of a problem here lately. That, as you guys know, Saturdays I never had more than 1 or 2 deliveries. Now they're getting me to go. I have to drive an hour and a half away from this transfer location, you know, to go make these deliveries, and it's kind of, you know, it sucks because the person that's in the new dispatcher that's throwing these loads on me, you know, I don't know why they're throwing these loads on me, but it's bothering me, especially this week, because my wife had surgery on her foot and I'm not gonna make it into the house early. You know, I like to get home early and all that, because she's staying with her parents for right now. So she's over there, and I want to get home early so I can cater to her needs and straighten the house up to where it's convenient for her to be downstairs instead of she's not going up and down the stairs. So I want to set up the living room for her and cook some lunch or dinner for her, and get my kids in there, because my kids I haven't had my kids at the house for 3 days, and it's killing me inside. You know, when you're used to having your kids every single day, and then out of nowhere, you know, they're staying at her parents' house. You know, I'm lonely, man. You know, but one thing I would tell you guys, if you have a chance to, make sure you do anything you can to become a better person. You know, that's part of the reason why I said I wasn't cussing anymore. I'm just trying to be a better person, just trying to get this bread and stay in my own lane. What's so hard about that for some people? I don't know, but I hate to get on here and be negative, man. I'm trying not to say things that's gonna, you know, be negative, but it's so hard when I got people making negative comments about me. I got people talking negative about the career that I'm in, you know, being a local truck driver. You know, what's up with all the negativity? You know, like, what's that old saying? Why can't we all just get along? It'll never happen, because everybody too big on themselves, and everybody wants to make it seem like they're that guy or they're that woman. And most of these people that's making these videos about being business owners stuff, they don't even know what they're talking about. They're just running off by the mouth. I'm serious. That's just Oh, it's so nasty, man. Just watching some of these other YouTubers get on here and make videos about being a business owner because you leasing a truck. That don't make you a business owner. A business owner is far more than just, buying a truck, and that's something that I'm actually looking into about leasing a truck, honestly. But, there's steps, obviously, that you have to take before you can just go purchase a truck. And me, I'm in my 30s, so I'm kind of getting there to that, I say another 5 years, it'll kind of be too late. I don't want to wait till it's too late, to do something, but I'm not going to rush into a contract either. So that's one thing that, another advice tip I can give you guys. Don't rush out here, and just because you're watching videos about being an owner-operator, don't rush out here and spend all your money. I have enough money to go buy 2 trucks right now. You think I'm going to go do it? No, I don't. I'm not going to go do it. So take it from me. If you don't see me rushing out there going to go buy a truck and I got the money, why should you? Take your time, do your research. Like I told you in a couple videos before, everybody, while you're going to school, you're going to be like, oh, I'm going to go do this. I'm going to be a flatbedder. Everybody got these big plans on what they're going to do, who they're going to be when they get out here. But 2-3 years later, look at me. I'm not even where I thought I was going to be. I thought I was going to be a flatbed truck driver for TMC. It didn't happen that way. So don't be quick to make your mind up and think that's what you're going to do, when reality is you're going to get out here and it's not going to be what you thought it was, first of all. Second of all, you could be pushed the other way. You could be like, oh, well, I thought I wanted to go OTR, but locally it's just more convenient, and there's nothing wrong with being local. Look, chilling. That's what I'm doing. I'm chilling. You don't see me making 15 deliveries a day. I mean, being local is not what people think it is, first of all. Second of all, we do get paid really well for what we do. I drive 400 miles a day, and I get paid $350 for that. And some days I get paid $375, depending on what I'm doing or where I'm going. But for the I make $350 a day. Add that up, 6 days a week. So for the amount of driving I'm doing, compared, let's say, to a mega carrier at an OTR company, you're driving all the way around the world, from the East Coast to the West Coast, from up north to down south. And if you're making anything around $1,000, newsflash, that is not worth it. So don't let these guys big you guys up and think that you guys is doing it, because you're not. And honestly, I make more than most of these OTR guys at these mega carriers, and that's just the honest to God truth. And for the people who commented negative about me, if one of you guys can show me $20,000 in cash or in your bank account, I'll close my mouth. Point blank, period. Because I showed you guys 20 grand plus more. So if anybody who commented negative, and I hate to be like this, I really do, but it makes me mad. I want to prove a point now. For you guys that's saying that that's not a lot of money, and that you wouldn't do that for that amount of money, guess what? Show me 20 grand and I'll close my mouth. Point blank, period. Because it's not about how much you make, but it's about how much or what you do with the money that you make. I don't spend my money, and all my bills is paid, all of them. And to be honest, let's see. I'm not a flashy guy, to be honest, but if you're gonna comment, this is what I got on me, just spending money. I got 1, 2, 20, 25, 26, 27. I got $227 on me for spending money. And I got a debit card in here for spending money, but I don't spend it, man. That's all I do. When I get on the road, I already got my food and drinks from the house. That cuts most of the cost out right there if you're packing a lunch. But for the most part, I don't really spend too much money, because I don't have to pay for fuel and all that crap that an OTR driver has to pay. But what was I going to say? Oh, I watched the video yesterday, and oh boy, let me tell you, there is a truck driver whose name I'm not going to say, where I totally respect this dude just because of the points that he was making about the stuff that he's seeing out here and the foolishness that's going on in this industry. and people's worried about the wrong things, and this and that. And I just, people like that I can respect. But for the people who's coming out here bashing other drivers because they're local, or bashing people because they don't make a certain amount, those are the people you should stay away from. Now, I wouldn't sub to their channel, because it's all drama. First of all, if you're at a channel and it's all negativity, stay away from it. And you guys got to excuse me because I am being negative today, and I told you guys I hate being negative, but I'm going to defend myself, and I'm going to defend what I do. If I come out here and I show you guys proof what I make, that's honesty. So you can respect the guy who's being honest. But a person who haven't showed you a check, you don't know, he's just telling you, oh, I make $2,000 a week. They're lying. So you can't believe him. So if he's not honest, he haven't proved the point, and he's just talking out the side of his neck, do not pay attention to him. He don't deserve any respect. Okay, now that we got that out the way. God. Just come out here and keep your nose clean. Because when you start getting into piss and match with everybody, that's when it becomes a problem. But until these guys show me $20,000, at least $20,000. Because we can go tit for tat. You show me $20,000 and show me 4 paychecks. That's all I'm asking. And then I keep my mouth closed. But until then, I make what I make, and I'm not embarrassed about it. So, I am going to try to have a better day. I'm not going to let anything get to me. And, I'll be waiting on them checks. So, I'm going to go ahead and sign off at this time, you guys. Let's see how, it's a 20-minute video. So, I guess that's pretty decent. But comment below if you guys would like to see me go live for the first time, and if you guys are watching. And for the people who commented negative about me and about my paycheck and about me being local, won't you send a picture on this video and show $20,000 in cash and show 4 paychecks? I don't know why that's so hard. If you make all this money, let's see it. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm saying. But for the people who support this channel, I salute to you guys, because without you guys, I wouldn't be possible. I wouldn't be out here doing what I'm doing, teaching and having fun doing it. But until next time, I salute all my truckers, and you guys drive safe out there.